last act of the night has been here once before, and we really enjoyed him, and so we asked him to come back. Please put your hands together. Welcome to the stage, comic Tim McIntire!
Thank you very much. This is great. I'm glad to.
Thanks for being back.
Thank you for having me. This is tremendous. Your baby is cute. I don't know how that happened. That's a shitty thing to say and not true. You look appalled, sir. I'm very sorry. I will move on. I am very glad to be here. I love Providence. I love this town. I come here occasionally, and I always marvel at how many beautiful women date guys that look like bags of wet laundry in this town. Yeah, right on. I always tell my wife, I'm like, if you leave me, I'm just gonna fucking move to Providence and let myself go. Like, it's pretty close. I could come down there. I am not originally from New England. I am from Colorado. Y'all know where that is? I don't mean to insult you, but I know how New Englanders feel about geography. It's like, you know, Boston, Providence, LA. Like, you don't give a shit about the middle. It's one of the big square ones in the middle. That's where I'm from. It's, Wes Welker is there. No, that's where he is. It's an art space. One guy watches football. Okay. And I'm here to, I'm here to tell you that there's a lot of stuff you New Englanders do that you assume is how it's done everywhere. And I'm here to tell you that is not the case, all right? Like the phrase, I'm bullshit, to mean I'm angry. People don't say that anywhere else. I've never heard that in my life. Never. I moved here, and I was helping this guy move a thing, we dropped it, he's like, oh, I'm bullshit. I'm like, hey, you are not bullshit. You're a good person, you just made a mistake. Dungarees? Nobody calls them dungarees anymore, anywhere. This guy's like, nice dungarees. I'm like, these are fucking jeans, dude. Are you John Steinbeck? These have been jeans for a while, man. Or if you grew up here, you probably don't think it's that weird that Friendly's calls their Sunday the happy ending. Where I come from, that means something real different, all right? Like, couple extra bucks, get that half. I don't know. I take my kid out for lunch. We buy some mac and cheese and a Coke, and the waitress is like, wait a second, sir. This comes with a happy ending. I'm like, wow, this place really is friendly. I see why they call it that. I'm actually ashamed to admit, for just a second, before I figured out what was going on, my very first thought was, for him or for me? Because, like, technically it's his lunch, but I'm paying, you know what I mean? Like, and I try to be a good wingman, I do, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to cockblock my 4-year-old, that's not cool. But frankly, he owes me a time or two with all the waking up and crying and shit. But then I found out it was just a sundae shaped like a clown. I was bullshit. I am from Colorado, and this is a kind of culture shock. I grew up there, Colorado Springs. Anybody been there? It's horrible. It's a horrible town. Like if Donald Rumsfeld was a city, it would be Colorado Springs. And as bad as it was for me, it was even my sister. It was harder for her. She's a lesbian. She's gay, and so that was not a great place for her to grow up. And I love having a lesbian sister, partially because she's an awesome human being, partially because if you have an expensive degree and you spend your time telling jokes in bars, you're considered the bad kid. As long as she's so shacked up with the Puerto Rican chick, I'm cool. But I mean, like, thank you, sis. Anyway, she has a very funny coming out story that I should probably let her know I tell. But she can download it from iTunes like anybody. Like this, so she's living in Colorado. She's living in my parents' basement, my very Catholic parents' basement. And my mom figures it out. Like, I don't know if it was the chain wallet or all the chicks sleeping over, But somehow Encyclopedia Mom cracks the case, and being a good Catholic, proceeds to drink a gallon of white wine and confront my sister. My sister gets home and my mom's shit-faced, and she's like, "Hey, are you yay?" And my sister's like, "Yeah, are you an alcoholic?" And my mom's like, "Yeah." And they start crying and hugging each other on the living room floor. So fast forward a few hours when my dad, the junior high school principal and amateur magician. And if that doesn't explain everything. Little sidebar for the parents in the room. If you ever want to make sure your kid graduates high school a virgin, just learn a few tricks and show him to his date. Works like you wouldn't believe. Like, shuffle, put your card back anywhere, and Tim's unfuckable. Wow! Thanks, Dad. Anyway, like magic every time. Anyway, he finds my daughter on the floor and he's like, what's up? And my mom sits up and goes, I'm an alcoholic. Your daughter's a lesbian. And we want Taco Bell. And my dad doesn't know what to do with alcoholic and he doesn't want to deal with lesbian, but by God, he knows Taco Bell. He's like, right on, pow! And he shoots off the Taco Bell and he starts ordering food. He's like, and a taco, and a taco, and a taco, and a taco. Because I think on some level he realized as long as he still has a Taco Bell step, he doesn't have to go home and deal with the rest of it, right? He's like, and a taco, and a taco, and a taco, and a taco, until he runs out of money. A man with a job runs out of money at a Taco Bell. That is a lot of Taco Bell. But now he's got to go home and deal with it, right? So he gets like these 2 giant shopping bags filled with tacos. He stacks them up in the passenger seat of the car, and he's trying to leave, and he can't get the key in the ignition. Now, like old cars, like sometimes it sticks halfway in, and then you can't get it out. He's just like fighting with the key, and the more he's fighting with the key, now shit is starting to work in the back of his mind, and he starts to lose it. He's like punching the fucking dashboard, and the key won't come, like shaking the steering, like push it, the fucking thing, the fucking thing will come out. And the driver's side door flies open, and there's a 300-pound black woman standing there, and she goes, "Motherfucker! What are you doing in my car?" And God bless my dad, he goes, "My wife's an alcoholic, my daughter's a lesbian, they want Taco Bell." Like she's gonna go, okay, keep the car. Leave the tacos. I'm Tim McIntire, thank you guys very much. Thank you.